this shit wavy. Yeah. Welcome to the podcast, where you better tune in. You can see the picture, all you gotta do is zoom in. You in your man cave, it's no time for your girlfriend. They talk about the Sixers and how the Sixers gon' win. If they take your loss, they gon' hear BG going in. Jenny from the block, that's a lot. They was up 10, now they down 5. You can see it in his eyes, he a fan for life, and he sitting courtside. Sports guy, if you know me, I'ma say fly. I cross you over like when they had AI. I still the ball, I ain't ask you, may I? Not at my house, the Kimbe, I ain't gotta try. Maxie for the 3, he tryin' win. They don't want the time, B tryin' win. I don't wanna see that boy cry, I live by the gun. I'ma shoot, I don't wanna die. They eat, sleep Sixers, you should know that it's game time. Avanto, this shit wavy.
Welcome back to East Sleep Sixers. Your boy Sixers fan for life. We got two about the sports guy. We got Jenny from the block.
Yes, sir.
And we got game 3 in Philadelphia. Hopefully, we could turn this around tonight. I don't like the way that RJ came into the chat. I'm sorry, I had to address that right away. No, RJ. Leave that negativity somewhere else.
We muting.
Ball it up, throw it in the trash, leave the chat, come back in. Let's start all over, RJ. Come on.
Teacher got game. That's more like it, my brother. That's more like it. It's game time, man. And I don't know if y'all was watching ESPN today. I know Jen was.
I usually do, but I didn't today.
Okay, Tim Legler, a Philadelphian.
Tim Legler, he's usually pro Phil. What's going on?
Let's know a Philadelphian at the heart. His family is here. He pleaded with the fans of Philadelphia today to come in here and give the same energy, if not even more, that the New York Knicks fans gave them to propel them to play, with a little extra energy. I don't want to hear no boo birds. I don't want to hear none of that today. The team needs your energy, man. It's game 3, man. It's do or die.
Yeah, the fans definitely got to turn up because I was at the Miami Heat game, the playing tournament, and when we were down, the fans definitely let the team know that they didn't like what they were seeing. And I don't like that because there's 4 quarters in the game. It ain't over till the fat lady sings, blah, blah, blah. We already know what the cliches are and the analogies are. If you love this team, you gotta stick with it, man. It's to the end. Game 2, come on. I don't want to make no excuses, but we were robbed. We are not supposed to be coming in Philadelphia right now 0-2. You know that. But it is what it is. We cannot change the past. None of the investigations that the NBA does is going to change the outcome of this series right now. You know what I'm saying? So we just have to deal with it, chalk it up, and let's get this win tonight.
I want to know, I kind of want to take the temperature right here at the beginning before the game.
Let's do it.
On a scale 1 to 10, how confident are you in getting a win tonight?
10.
Sixers.
10.
And tell me why.
We have not lost 3 games in a row with Joel Embiid this year. I'm not even looking at the stats. I know that's the case. We have not. Not only that, the refs know, the NBA knows, they owe us one tonight. So I'm expecting the whistle to be even, not even favorable towards us.
I don't mean to interrupt you. I don't think they're going to come into this game doing makeups. I think that, they're going to do what they got to do. Yeah, maybe they're going to be more aware and probably look, to try to be, fair as far as making their calls. But this has been an ongoing thing. It's not us. So it's not us real quick. Here's the starting lineup. We got Joel Embiid, Tobias Harris, Kelly Oubre, Kyle Lowry, and Tyrese Maxey. All right, so back to what I was saying. It's not only us. So I don't want to be biased and sit here and blame the rest, because I saw the post-game conference with LeBron James where he spoke about his team and mentioned the Philadelphia team. So he obviously saw what happened. He didn't like it. He walked right off as soon as he said it. So it's not just us. This is something that everybody knows about, needs to be addressed. They got to do better. But at the same token, we can't rely on the refs to dictate this game. All right? We have Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey, who have been playing as best as they can, especially Joel Embiid playing on one leg, Tyrese Maxey playing lights out. These other guys have to step up. Point blank, period.
Who you talking about, Jose? Say what
I'm talking about the rest of the team.
Right.
The rest of the team. The rest of the team just absolutely has to step up.
Right.
There's no way. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no more trash talking. Kelly Oubre with his tweets and all that craziness. Like, it's put up or shut up. That's it.
Right.
And how do you feel? Scale of 1 to 10, Jose, confidence-wise.
I think we win this game tonight. Absolutely.
All right. All right. I feel good about this game. I don't know if that means we're going to win the series, but I do feel like this game we're going to win. I believe Joel when he said what he said. When he said that we're going to win this game, I believe him.
I felt the anger when he said that, Jenny, more than anything.
Yeah.
Like, we know we got robbed. We're going to take it out on y'all the next few games or so. But here's my thing. We're getting off the fast starts. And that scares me at times, because every time throughout the season we get off to a fast start, it's something about holding the lead and holding the sense of intensity that we need to have to finish the race. So finish the game like you start the game. Finish it like you started. You know, like Jose said, you can't blame the refs every time. We're putting ourselves in position for the game to be decided by one call or two calls. Put your foot on their neck, man.
Or 3, because
or 5. 25.
That's a lot of
Listen, it goes all the way up and down the bench with the coach included. They have to blame themselves.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You have to execute no matter what. You have to go out and you have to do what you have to do.
What's that?
Like, you should not let these referees dictate a game, period.
I'm just, I know all of Philadelphia is taking a wait and see approach, but if this was to happen to any team in the NBA and for them to come back with the way things are set up, I'd pick our team. We're in Philadelphia, home of Rocky Balboa. We meant to get knocked down and fight. We're built like that. So I want every last fan, every last player to have that mind frame approach. We are down, but we're nowhere near out. You got teams like the LA Lakers who are in the same position. You got other great teams that are in the same position. That's why it's a playoff series and not a game. They're doing what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to win at home. Now we have to take care of business at home, go back to New York, and take a bite out of the Big Apple. That's it. That's it.
I just get mad because when you playing away, and you know for a fact that you're the better team, and you're playing away, your job is to take at least one of those 2 games that you're playing away. Could have been the first one, could have been the second one. That's up for debate. Not just to the field up. But we have to take one of them. That way, when we come back to our home court, we basically got home court advantage.
Absolutely.
One thing I would like to see a little better that was a game decider as well. You got to cash on these free throws. You got to cash out. Every opportunity you get to make free points, you got to get it. When it goes to Joel,
it was unusual for Joel to miss that many, and I think that might be because of his eye situation. I don't want to make excuses for him, but dude's eye is jacked. I mean, he can't. It looks bizarre.
I know we've all been frustrated about Joel's injuries in the past, but man, you gotta applaud this guy coming out there with obvious nerve damage on one side of his whole body, and he's putting it out there. He's giving his all. I want the rest of the team to do the same thing. That's all.
Absolutely.
Time for
Absolutely.
the to address the elephant in the room.
Well,
He's back. D'Anthony Melton will be suiting up for tonight's game. What type of advantage and what's your expectations of him minutes wise for this game after being out for so long?
I'm expecting him
Jose?
to make a difference on defensive side of the ball more than anything.
yeah.
You know, you have to be a pest out there. You have to go defend. You know what I'm saying? We obviously on this team have the offensive power. We've been lacking rebounding, and we could talk about the defense. You know, lackadaisical defense. So I expect him to go out there and play some defense, in my opinion.
Most
That's
definitely.
exactly the way I see it, Jose. I think he'll have pretty marginal impact offensively because, he hasn't been shooting the ball, but I don't think the defensive dog in D-Melt ever goes away. So I
Right.
expect him to be a full participant on the defensive end of the court.
Right. The same thing that Hart is giving the Knicks, meaning a tough nosed player who could dig in there, rebound, play well defensively, and hit down open threes. D Melt is our Josh Hart. So I think by getting him back, I think that will nullify some of these offensive rebounds Hart is getting, and give us a dog, because I thought we had a dog coming in this series, but our dog has turned into a pussycat.
Mm.
Kelly Oubre, where are you, bruh?
Listen, RJ. Looking at the bright side of your comment right now is that Tobias days here in Philadelphia are definitely limited. I know for a fact we're not getting this guy back. I know for a fact. If they resign him, I think the city's gonna go bonkers.
Bonkers. Bonkers.
Absolutely. I'll go bananas. So what are y'all's keys to the game?
Right on time. Right on time.
I think I'm a little late, but we'll get to it anyway.
I'll go right back to what I said earlier. Start it how you finish it. Start it how you finish it. Finish fast and fast. That's it. That's my key to the game.
Rebounding to me got to be the keys to this game. We can't allow Josh Hart to be doing what he did to us, babying us out there. You know, especially when he's not a big man. So there's no excuse for that man, getting that many rebounds out there. So somebody got to start boxing him out. Somebody got to do something. They got a game plan for him and do something where he doesn't, capitalize on that part of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. My key to the game tonight is coaching. I really need to see some adjustments from Nick Nurse. I haven't seen any real adjustments from him yet. A real adjustment might be something like putting in Campaign instead of Buddy Hield and
Yeah.
seeing how that works,
Yeah.
or putting in Paul Reed alongside of Joel Embiid, like he said he was considering doing. He's the coach. He's a smart guy, and I think he just needs to dig in and figure this out
I
and make
feel
some adjustments.
John, I feel low key bad for him because the brass made the right moves. I feel like to support Joel Embiid when he came back. How do you account for Buddy Hill shooting damn near 24% from the 3-point line? Like, how do you can't make this stuff up? Wide open shots he's not making. He looks like the shell of a player that he's always been. Only in Philadelphia. Only in Philadelphia.
Listen, today I expect Nick Nurse to run out to the center of the court if need be.
Timeout.
If you're gonna call timeout, don't sit there just smacking your hand on the sideline. Put your body in a position where everybody on the court sees you trying to call a timeout, regardless if it results in a technical foul. Like, I don't care. Like, at this point, I don't care.
Right. That comes down to like my second key, which isn't really much of a key, but I think they need to make better decisions.
Yes.
There were some things that happened at that last minute or so of the game that were really costly and had nothing to do with the refs. You know,
Nah. I think all year we've been making lazy passes from the inbound. And I think all year we've been making bad decisions as far as where to be. I think all year we've been having rebounding issues. So, this is nothing new. It's just magnified because these games are huge that we're doing it at. So, ish or get off the pot. Like I said last game, we in the playoffs. What y'all gonna do?
yeah, we
Um,
got it. They got to start hustling more. I mean, this is the playoffs. We need to see heart. We need to see that you want this more than you've been showing us so far.
Yeah,
I know for a fact that the league, even though they're professionals, don't take loose ball situation lightly. I'm sure that they practice this stuff routinely. I know we did when I played pee wee football and little league basketball and all that. They taught us how to, recover fumbles and do what we gotta do when there's loose balls and what you have to do. So these guys ain't stupid. They're smart. So Maxie as a pro got to get better at what he has to do when there's situations like that, because I feel like he could have did a better job as far as when he was on the floor fighting for that ball.
Yeah, he needs to definitely get a stranglehold on that ball.
Right.
Stranglehold on that ball, man. I don't want to see any stupid turnovers out of nowhere. Like he just dropped it.
And another thing that we do that's tied to all our losses is heavily rely on the 3-point shot. We have the biggest man in sports. We have the biggest guy in sports. And we've been shooting the most 3-pointers. You would expect that out of a team like New York, who's a smaller team. So I want to use it from the inside out today. Make the shots easier. Y'all shooting 3-point shots with guys dead in your face or from 50 feet. You're settling for bad shots. I don't want to see us settling, man. It's a different when Maxie got it going and he got that buzz that we like. But when you're cold and you shooting 50-point threes and the team is cold, 50-foot threes and the team is cold, it's a bad look. Take it in.
I don't want to cut you off, and do you dirty, but you know what time it is.
I do.
And now, for BG's Over and Under.
So this is BG's segment, but I am going to do my best to be like BG, minus the hoodie. So let me get everything out. So our first over and under is something that we talked about. Joel Embiid, biggest guy on the floor, and also rebounding, which has been one of our biggest issues in this series. So we're going to go Joel Embiid, 12.5 rebounds tonight because that's what we need. Over, under, 12.5.
I'm taking the under on that one. Taking the under because of, he don't have any lift.
Yeah, they definitely don't got no lift.
Yeah.
Jose, you seem like you're agreeing with Jen.
You have to. We seen, the look on his face. They making memes about it when he dunked the ball. He fell to the floor. The look on his face and his nerves and all that, the nerve damage that like you mentioned earlier. And I think everybody else just has to help him out. Point blank. Period. So I don't feel like it's gonna be all on beat. If he gets it, oh well, But I'm gonna take the under.
I'm going to take the over just off the look on his face after losing that game and how pissed off he is. I think we're going to see a different ball today. Might get that cortisone shot and forget his knee is a problem. Who knows? I'm hoping
that cortisone shot is not going to prevent a re-injury. So I just need him to be out there and be careful.
Yeah.
I don't need him out there trying to do too much. Do what you can and let the other guys help out. That's their job as teammates.
True indeed. Speaking of his teammates and helping out, my next over-under is for a guy that we expected to help out in these playoffs, but he has not. We've been counting on him to at least get his average, and he has not done that. So, Tobias Harris, you are on the clock, my boy. 15.5 points for Tobias Harris tonight. Over, under.
Go ahead, Jose.
I'm like, I don't trust him, but I really need him to do this. So I gotta take the over because I'm really being optimistic. I'm hoping he can do something about. I'm sure everybody is out there. You know, I'm sure he watches what we watch. They're putting his name out there. Like, you gotta do something. Earn your money. You about to be out the door. Earn your money, for crying out loud.
Most definitely.
Yeah, I feel like his
Go
name
out
has
with a bang.
definitely
Like,
been right. It's definitely been dragged through the mud, not just in Philly, but on the national, spectrum.
She'd even been talking about him, Rasheed Wallace.
So I think he's got to do better than he has been, and tonight's his opportunity. So I'm gonna go with the over.
Hey Jen, I'm gonna apply triple the pressure since everybody else on here. We expect that from you, bro. You gotta do it tonight. There's no way out of it. It's past booing. I would be afraid if I was him to perform under that in Philadelphia after what he's been showing. Man, listen. So the last over under, bonus over under, we're gonna do. My man had the. I'm gonna switch it up, Jen.
Okay.
My man had the flu last game. Still balled out. Still did his thing. Brought his lunch pail. Went to work. Tyrese Maxey is who I'm talking about. My man, we need the same, if not better, performance from you tonight. So I'm going to go with his average, which is what, 26.5 for my guy Maxey. 26.5 over under.
If Maxie played as well as he did the other night with the flu, I'm going over. He's had 3 days to rest and get over that. Yeah, I'm going over.
yeah. I'm gonna take the over. I hope he was drinking Theraflu and Robitussin and all that good stuff that they used to give us when we were kids. Hope Mama came down, rubbed Vicks all over him and all that craziness.
You know how I go.
Yeah, yeah. A whole jar of Vicks.
Mama is
She bought her
definitely
a mansion, so she better earn that mansion.
I'm gonna have to take the over because I believe in this kid. I believe he is the one and will be the one once Joel Embiid is done here in Philly. They've given him the keys and he's driving, so he's gonna continue to drive. So I'll take the over.
While we're talking about Tyrese, I know you're watching right before the game because why wouldn't you be? And I'm going to have to ask you a favor. If Nick Nurse does not make adjustments, do me a favor. If he's not hitting his shots, do not pass the ball to Tobias Harris. Okay? Give him
Most
some
definitely.
time to make his shots. If you realize he doesn't have his game going, quit feeding him the ball. Because that's what I'll be yelling at my TV.
Most definitely. And I just want to get another note before we hit him with our bold. The whole team box the F out. Because a lot of these rebounds is not because these guys are just that much hungrier or athletic. You just standing in one spot, putting your arms up, hoping the ball comes down is not how you rebound the ball. Box out. A lot of these balls should be in front of you if you're boxing out correctly. So box out, man. The little things is going to win us this game or lose this game. So we're at our bold section where we like to get outrageous with our predictions of what's going to happen. And I'm going to get outrageous because this guy's been limping around on one leg for the whole playoffs. And nobody probably can see this, but I'm ordering me an order of 50 crispy nuggets, extra barbecue sauce tonight for Joel Embiid. That's right, 50 ball for Joel Embiid tonight. Go ahead, Jen.
That's bold. That's bold. That's bold. I'm gonna go with my note of Nick Nurse needing to make adjustments. Campaign's gonna get 10 minutes tonight, guys. Woo! 10 minutes for campaign.
Ooh. How about you, Hose?
I feel like the whole team as a whole has been feeling the scrutiny. I'm gonna go 7 players, double figures for the win.
Because they have not. I mean, it's been like 4, 3. It's been sad.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 7 players with double figures for the win.
That's a lot.
Aunt Sims, her BG said we absolutely have to when he's live from, what is he, in Cancun or Punta Cana or whatever, enjoying himself. We absolutely gotta win, BG. We absolutely gotta win. And there's no doubt about it. This is it. We in Philadelphia. It's lit tonight. The stadium gonna be rocking. We in the playoffs, baby. And Stephen A. Smith gonna be in the house after he went broad news. Shout out to Stephen A. because you always on the opposite side of Philadelphia. It's nice to hear your support. He came out against the NBA and the refs after that game, even though he is a Knicks fanatic, and said we got robbed. So people can say it. The league could even put up the 2-minute report, but they ain't gonna get us the
I don't even know why everybody's still talking about it. The players got to play.
Right. They got to play the game. They got to play ball, and they got to win the game. You know, they're not reversing no losses.
Listen, I hate this conversation with the refs. I hate it. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Because the players got to go out and play.
Absolutely.
Coach got to coach, and the players got to play. Get the refs.
And block out the noise. You know what I mean? Block out the noise. So that's what I'm looking for tonight. We are 30 seconds away from tip-off for the biggest game of the 76ers season thus far. Tonight, game 3 in Philadelphia. Hold up. BG got his key. What is he saying? He's saying his key is the others. Basically, the others got to show up and ball because our 2 superstars, have been playing like superstars. We need everybody else to play. So
Tyrese Maxey getting his award right now. Hopefully that'll give him a little spark. Mr. Most Improved Player.
Well, we're going to get off so y'all can watch that ceremony. Jose, could you put the flaps down and land the plane?
You already know what time it is. Everybody, please enjoy this game. Cheer for your team. Forget the booze. Just cheer for them. It's 4 quarters in this game. Don't give up on this team. Meet us back here at post game. Look up top. We got Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Facebook, Twitter, X, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. So don't forget to tell a friend that BG is out there having the time of his life while we out here working.
Yes, you see that, man? See how that go?
Punta Cana, not Punta Cana.
Punta Cana.
What the hell is that?
Don't correct me, Pop. I speak Spanish. You be hearing me on the end. I'm getting better.
I thought you were saying the Kuna Matata when you said that.
All right, everybody, enjoy the game. Let's get a win. Come on.
No te olvides decirle a un amigo que le diga a un amigo que le diga a un amigo. Wepa. Let's go.
Let's go.